All right, Shalom. It's your brother Quashab coming back at you with another lesson. Now, before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Wadash, and Dabans to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me the truth to rule well. And peace, blessings, citations be to the hopefully elect, as well as those that believe in the gospel and may you endure it to the end, Lord willing. All right. Now, I got two quick videos, all right, in which I'm going to let play, all right? And the particular title of this lesson is The Most High is Getting Ready to Whoop Your Ass, Jake, all right? And we're going to get some explaining, all right, on how this is getting ready to happen, all right? Because, you know, Jake don't realize, all right, who Esau Edom is, all right? But they're getting ready to find out, you know? They're getting ready to find out, man. And you think you all big and bad, all right? You want Esau to bring them problems to you, man? Well, he getting ready to do it. He getting ready to bring them problems to your front door, all right? And when she's some videos I bookmarked yesterday off of Instagram, all right? And it shows you clear cut, all right? What's the mindset, all right? The mind state of Esau Edom and the mind state of a so-called black man, all right? And which is a really and truly a 2/3 nigga, man, all right? It shows you the mindset, all right? How do you
breed out here, nigga? We are not Los Angeles,
man.
Nigga. We are not Washington D.C.
All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and let this play.
This is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang. Not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles, nigga. We are not Washington D.C., nigga. This is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang. Not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not.
All right, and I let it play so you can. And this is what niggas is thinking, man. Jake is literally thinking that they're gonna fight against the goddamn army, man. All right, let alone you ain't even factor in. Oh, they could disguise. All right, what you know is private militias, right? Like Blackwater troops. They could disguise these people as National Guards. All right, as they did down here during Katrina, man. All right. And they'll just run amok on you, Jake. You talking about having Glocks, all right? Oh, they got switches, gang. Man, shut up, man. All right. But this is what Jake think. They think that because you got a couple of guns, right? You got a couple rounds of ammo, you know, that you ready to fight against the United States military, man. Man, Jake is crazy. Jake is totally gone, man. All right, we wasn't blessed with the sword. You see, Jacob, all right, he was a plain man, dwelling in the tents, man. That's not our nature. You see, now Jacob get down, you know, with hands, with different type of warfare. Don't get it twisted, right? But when it comes to what Esau Edom has been blessed with, all right, which is the sword. The only person that's going to take the sword out of his hand is Yahweh Shai, man. All right? And he blessed him with it, and he going to take it away from him. All right? So we believe Yahweh Shai to be Isaac, man. All right? In the reincarnation, you know? But that's, you know, if you can receive it, you know, that's going far, but not going far, but, you know, that'll go over a lot of people's head, right? So I'm gonna let this before I get any precepts, all right, because I just want to get these two videos off. I'm gonna let this other video play, all right? Cause Jake lost his damn mind, you know, and we're gonna see, all right,
put up
what the
with
Edomite is
Democrat-run
getting ready to
cities
do.
that set
See?
loose savage, bloodthirsty criminals to prey on innocent people. Really very, very innocent people. In every place they control radical left judges. Really very, very innocent people. In every place they control radical left judges.
Look at the countenance of this man, all right? Look at the countenance of, just look at the countenance of the video, all right? It's giving off, the spirit of the video is giving off evil vibes, man, all right? It's giving off those vibes of
politicians
great
and
wrath is
activists.
coming. You see?
And they've adopted a policy
let it
of
play out,
catch and
man,
release
so I can
for
get the
thugs
scriptures.
and killers. In Charlotte, North Carolina, we saw the results of these policies when a 23-year-old woman who came here from Ukraine met her bloody end on a public train. And here's a picture of it. This is the picture of it. And this is a picture of the woman. A beautiful young girl that never had problems in life, with a magnificent future in this country. And now she's dead. She was slaughtered by a deranged monster who was roaming free after 14 prior arrests. We cannot allow a depraved criminal element of violent repeat offenders to continue spreading destruction and death throughout our country. We have to respond with force.
And just check out his
Force
words,
and
man.
strength.
The words that he's using. All right. What he said. We cannot. Let me run it back a little bit. All right. Just check out the type of words that he's using. All right. You can tell that war is
who
in
was
his
roaming
devil's heart,
free
man,
after
and he's getting
14
ready to go to
prior
war
arrests.
with you tribes,
We cannot allow
All
a
right?
depraved criminal element of violent repeat offenders to continue spreading destruction and death throughout our country.
And who was that talking about? All right, Jake, man. You see, and Jake need the whipping stick, man. All right. Jake need Esau Edom to come down on them in wrath. Cause why? As it said in Isaiah 1, that why should I stricken them anymore? You revolt more and more. So the Lord done, man. All right. Outside of the elect, okay, the Lord is done with the 2/3 of the nation of Israel here in America, man. All right. You're getting ready to see a mass debt. All right, destruction, famine, okay, anguish. You see, and
We
it's
have
all
to
going to be
respond with
orchestrated
force
through the
and
so-called white man
strength.
who
We
is
have to
Esau
be
Edom.
vicious, just
see?
like they are. It's the only.
He said we have to be vicious, just like they are. So this man thinks that the average so-called black man, all right, so the Negro, the head tribe, all right, of Israel is just a vicious, all right, animal, man, that just can't do no wrong. I mean, they can't do right. Salakia, you know, and he feels as if Jake, all right, the things that they're doing to the northern kingdom right now, he wants to do that to the southern kingdom, man. All right, look as he's painting as the face of all hell breaking loose. But who's the one shooting up the schools, though? Right? I'm not saying that this guy was right for what he did. Nah, Jake wrong as hell, man. Right? Just knife up some woman, right, on a train. Jake wicked as fuck, man. You know? But their track record isn't the best either. All right? You just had a goddamn I don't even know what to call the thing. All right, I believe it was a switch hitter. Right, it's just shot up a school, man. You know. And who's the ones always shooting up the schools? But it's never no issues. All right, you don't need to sit down and address those type of
they
people
understand.
like this, right?
24 of the top 25 most dangerous cities in America are run by.
They said in the comments that a narrative is being set. They said a narrative is being set that Jake is a monster in the face of crime. You see?
Were murdered in Chicago in recent weeks, with hundreds being shot. And it's time to stop this madness. The people of our country need to insist on protection, safety, law, and order. We have proven that it can be done because we did it right here in D.C., in District of Columbia. The capital of America was a bloodthirsty, horrible, dangerous place, one of the worst. And now it's a crime-free city, and we're going to keep it that way. It can be done. It can happen fast. All we want is, please, Mr. President, we need help. Chicago needs help. Other cities needs help. We'll do what has to be done because we're going to make America safe again, and that includes our big cities. We're going to make those cities safe. Thank you. Too long.
Yeah, all right. And the acronyms for Make America Safe Again is MASA, man. All right, MASA, MASA, right? And that's what this devil wants to do. All right, he wants to rule over you as in the times past, man. All right, he wants to carry out those same attacks, right? The same things that he was doing to us in hardcore slavery. He wants to bring that back into style, man. All right, when you look at the countenance of the average Edomite, all right, it's nothing but hatred in his heart, man. You see? But Jake don't understand that though, all right? But let's get into the scriptures, man. All right? So let's go. So we're gonna open up with Psalms, right? The 17th chapter, right? All right, because let's get some understanding, okay, on who bears the sword, all right, for the Lord, man. All right. Who's the Lord's whooping stick? It's Psalms 17 and 13. It says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him. Deliver my soul from the wicked." All right, the wicked. Who are the wicked? The so-called white people, man. All right, Esau, Edom is the wicked according to the Bible, man. All right. You go to Malachi 1 and 4. That proves the point on that, you know. When you read it in the NLT, it says, "Arise, O Lord, stand against them and bring them to the knees. Rescue me from the wicked with your sword." All right. But that's not kind of straight to the point. All right. The point was, it says, "From the wicked, which is thy sword." All right. The wicked is the sword of the Most High, man. All right. Now, precept to back this up to show you, okay, the job, all right, of the wicked, the Edomite. Right. It's Romans 13, man. All right. I'm going to start from the top. It says, "Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. For there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High." So straight off the bat, this is telling you that there ain't nobody, all right, on the planet Earth that's just doing whatever the hell he want to do. Okay. When this devil starts to rain hell upon you, Jakes, man, all right, it's going to be ordained of the Most High. Okay. The Most High is giving him the authority to do it. You see? Because what? He controls both good and evil. He controls the right and the left, man. All right? It says, verse 2, it says, "Whosoever therefore resisted the power, resisted the ordinance of the Most High. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation." All right? So you rebelling, all right, against the so-called white man and what he wants to establish on the planet Earth. All right? Yeah, we're going to rebel against the MOTB, all right? We're going to rebel against the ways, all right, that this devil wants to get us to submit, okay? The things that we put off that's not of the Lord, you see? We resist those things, man, all right? But we don't come out and literally with guns blazing, okay? That's not our fight, man. I tell you in 2 Corinthians, I believe it's 5, right? Real quick. Is it 5 and 3? No, is it 4? Maybe it's 10. Salaki. Yep, it's 2 Corinthians chapter 10, and 3, it says, for though we walk after the flesh, we do not war after the flesh, man. You see? The scriptures constantly tell us to wait ye upon the Lord, man, for the day of recompense is on the Lord, man. All right? Wait till the Lord rise us up to the prey. Okay? We're not supposed to take vengeance, all right, or take up arms against Esau, Edom, man. Jake talking about they got 100 round switches, though. What that's going to do? You got Edomites with snipering skills, right? You shooting a switch and you got snipers on the roof. What is that going to do, man? You see? It says, verse 4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. All right? It says, but mighty through our power to the pulling down of strongholds, okay? And our weapons of war is the scriptures, man. All right? That's our main weapon, okay? That's a sword. You see, the word of the Most High. That's the sword we use, okay? Because as it says in Hebrews 4:12, right? Because this devil can't do nothing when you cut him with the scriptures, man. Right? Tell him that he gone into slavery. He don't get no repentance. That cuts him to the spirit, man. A wounded spirit who could bear. You see? That's our actual defense mechanism, all right? That's our weapon of warfare, the scriptures, man. You see? You take up arms, all right? You playing what they say, you playing his game now, right? And we not doing that. Yeah, we're going to protect ourselves, defend ourselves, sure. But we not going to start a million-man march, all right? And like the NFAC, all right? And what happened to them, man? Nobody ain't seen them in 5 years, man. You know? But let's get back to the Romans 13. It says, verse 3, for rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. All right? To the evil, those that are being wicked, man. All right? We ain't doing nothing but reading the scriptures. But we're still going to be accused, all right? Because this devil is offended, right? We always say, you know, what we're doing, this word is called treason, man. All right? Treason. Going against the authority of the government, all right? Just by reading the scriptures, okay? And how much more when this devil goes forward with his plans to put a C-hip in everybody, all right? We're not going to submit to that, man. You see? So we're going to be called evil for not submitting unto the system that this devil wants to incorporate, all right? And we're being called evil now. Why? Because we don't do things as the world does, right? Now it says, will then thou not be afraid of the power? Question mark. Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. It's the point. Verse 4, it says, for he is the minister of the Most High. You see? These are the authorities, all right? These people who are in power, all right? They're ministers of the Most High, man. To thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, all right? 2/3. Be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain. You see? Which is why David prayed in the Psalm 17, arise, O Lord, disappoint him. You see? Disappoint the wicked, which is thy sword, man. Because they don't bear the sword in vain, man. All right? They're marksmen. You see, they're into making bullets, all right? They're into the sniffing gunpowder, man. All right? This is natural for this devil, all right? It says, for he is the minister of the Most High and a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. You see? I'll read it in NLT. It says the authorities are the Most High's servants sent for your good, but if you are doing wrong, of course you should be afraid, for they have the power to punish you, all right? And we're getting ready to see Esau be used by the Lord to punish you Jakes, man. All right? They are God's servants sent for the very purpose of punishing those who do what is wrong, right? Those who will not adhere to the prophets, right? Those who will not adhere to the words of the Lord. Those who will not receive the prophets. Those who will not receive the things in which the Lord said to do and to not do. You see? A punishment is coming for you Jakes because you've been having too much fun in your captivity, man. All right, immersing yourself in wickedness, man. You see? So we getting ready to see this scripture right here, Revelation 12:12, man. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, all right, which means the destruction, all right, to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know it that he had but a short time, all right? And he knows that his rulership is almost up as well. So he's going to do what? He's going to go out with a bang, man. You know? He's going to do all that he can, because it's going to be the last time that he can touch the apple of the Most High's eye, right? So keep up with that mindset that you're going to fight against Esau Edom and his army here in America, right? Go ahead and do it. That's what I said. I hope Trump deploy him out there, man. And I hope you niggas shoot back, man. You know? Good luck. All right? But let me see, I want to end it in the Genesis, all right? And it says, by the sword, all right, thou shalt live and serve thy brother, man. I think it's 27. And got the blessing. Just give me a second to find it. Yep, it's Genesis 27:38. It says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew from heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live. You see? So Esau received the blessing, all right, of living by the sword, man. Okay? And by thy sword thou shalt live and shalt serve thy brother. You see? So you're going to live by the sword, man. All right? And which is a sword is a what? A killing instrument. Okay? Why? Because he was a cunning hunter. You know? Hunting all type of, you know, what they say, game. All right? That's just what his nature was, man. All right? He was, what they say down here, like the elders say all the time, in Louisiana, it's called sportsman's paradise, man. All right? And when you get into all these different things that Esau Edom actually does to catch animals and baits and all of these different things, all right, you just look like, man, it's crazy, man. You know? That's why I say Jacob was a plain man dwelling in the tents, all right? And Esau was a man of the field, you see? And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck, all right? And that's what we're seeing now, right? That they have their dominion, you know? In verse 41, it says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. So even after, you know, this nigga got blessed, he still was hating, man. You know? He sat there and cried for the blessing and he got blessed. All right? And he still wasn't satisfied, right? Which lines up with what? Habakkuk 2:5. He cannot be satisfied, man. All right? It says, and from this point on, all right, even in the womb, Jacob and Esau tussling, right? It was always envy, man. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him, and said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then when I slay my brother Jacob. All right? And this is the same mindset that Esau Edom has today. All right? To slay their brother Jacob, man. Okay? Same mindset. All right? And Jake think they want to take up arms, all right, and fight against Esau Edom. Well, don't forget, all right, I brought out several scriptures to show that he's been blessed with the sword, all right, and he's executing vengeance with the sword upon those that are a terror to do evil works, man, you know. And so, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and with that, I'm going to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakudah.